In this video, I'm going to show you a simple, no-nonsense approach to trade management that keeps your stress low and your profits high in under 5 minutes. If you're new here, my name is O&F. I've been in the markets for 8 years and have dedicated tens of thousands of hours to studying and mastering the craft of trading. If you want to start managing your trades like a pro, stick around. This one's for you. We're starting things off with stop loss placement. Stops should always be placed at the most responsible position. Some traders call this invalidation. I choose to use the word responsible. Let the chart lead the way, and after a while you'll just start to feel out the natural positioning of where the stop should go. If you're taking a breakout with consolidation under resistance, entering on the breakout candle, don't place it at the base of the candle, place it below the consolidation. If you're playing, say, a divergence into demand, analyze the zone. Is it a tight 15-minute demand zone or a wide daily zone? If tight, give some buffer room the other side. If wide, you can place it at the base. Be sensible, but as a rule of thumb, unless you naturally do so, which most don't, make your stops much wider than you think. One of the most prevalent inner demons that most traders suffer from is greed. Don't fall into this trap. Place stops wide, reasonable and responsible, giving yourself some good buffer room to survive volatility. Next, we have a common question I get from aspiring traders. Do I build a position or take a single entry? The answer, as with most elements of trading, isn't black and white, and you have to get a feel for this as you go, dependent on your triggers to enter. For instance, if taking our previous examples of a breakout or the divergence into demand, these would both be single entries waiting for our technical trigger based on a candle close. In the case of the breakout, it's the breakout candle close, and in the case of the divergence, it's the confirmation candle close. Both, of course, on the time frame you're conducting your analysis. But you may have a more nuanced trade, for instance, a takeout of a kilo with speed. We could take the first 50% installment on the sweep candle close. Then, as the trade progresses, we start to go underwater on the position, but get more confirmation of a reversal, such as the formation of a clean bullish divergence and a retest of the low, upon which we can take the remaining 50%. This keeps us much more calm, seeing this move against us as opportunity, not peril. But you'll have to learn the intricacies of your system to put these rules in place, and through back and forward testing, learn the likelihood of, in this case, a divergence forming after a sharp wipeout of a level versus an immediate V reversal. Then, off the back of these findings, start putting rules in place for the installments you're allowed to take on each signal. Once in position, be aware of overmanagement. If you hit your full 100% max allowance on the trade and are wired the same as 90% of traders out there, the best thing you can do is walk away. Set your stop and set 2 alerts, one underwater and one in profit. The underwater alert can either be at the hard stop itself or at a point where you may want to consider an early exit based on technical reasoning, not emotions, such as the loss of a key level. The alert in profit is simply at a point at which you deem it far enough away from your entry to feel comfortable. This will stop you dancing in and out of position, reduce your stress and allow you to let the trade breathe. Next, taking profit. Many traders are hardwired to think in absolute black and white terms. The faster you can shatter this, the quicker your account will grow. Take partial profits at the first hitch and set realistic targets for yourself. Be both aggressive in taking profits and with your targets if the context allows for it. But if you're ever in doubt about whether to skim some off or not, take some off the table. You can start getting more aggressive as you start having more success, but start by building up your account gradually and doing away with the all or nothing mentality that more often than not leads to round trips on your unrealized P&L. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, all of these tips are good, but how do I actually learn how to trade like the professionals and really scout out the winning setups? Well, fear not. I've got a full trading course for you here that will transform you into the successful trader you aspire to be. So go ahead, click this video and start your journey to profitability.